everyone, welcome back. In this episode, I'm actually going to go over the reveal of the Radrunner here, the electric utility, quote-unquote utility bike. Although looking at it, it doesn't look as utilitarian as I would think it would be. But it is an interesting bike. Okay, and let me just go over it real quick. I did a previous video, and I'll put a link to that previous video, and where I basically said this would be a banana bike, and I think pretty much it is a banana bike to compete with the Super 73 and the Juice Scrambler. Super 73, also known as lithium cycles, and other banana bikes where there some people have left comments that's a spark bike or whatever. But anyways, I think that's what they're going after, is that market of banana bikes. And I'm not sure where they got this idea, but I think I might have a clue where they got this idea, because that frame looks like a Radmini step-through. And so, they may have gotten some ideas from some of my video reviews, quote unquote. Maybe, I'm not sure, but. So I feel like my knees are just grinding away. And if I had to compare the feeling for someone who's tall riding this Radmini step-through, it feels like it feels like if I had to compare it, I've never ridden a Scrambler, a Juice Scrambler, or Super 73, but I would imagine that's what it would feel like, because when I see other videos, people riding those bikes, their knees are like really up front, and they're bending their knees. That's what it feels like to me. Although you are more upright with this bike, and you can adjust the seat. It's just too small for me, and so that's my initial feeling. In any case, it is interesting. Let me talk about it. This will be a commentary reaction video to the Radrunner. All right, so let's go right into it, shall we? All right, so I got the email. Probably most of you gotten the same email as well if you already signed up for their newsletter and stuff like that. I signed up because I think if you sign up to their newsletter and then you refer people and people use your name, you get a $50 Amazon gift certificate, which ironically I have not gotten my Amazon gift certificate yet. I may have to call them and let them know, because I referred my wife, and that's when she bought technically I gave her the money, but she bought the Radmini step-through, and I put my name kind of down there. But anyways, maybe I'll call them a little bit later. So this looks like this will be available September 10th. So let's just go over it. This is the Radrunner electric utility bike for $12.99. But if you look in their little star symbol, it says $1,497 with optional accessories shown, which would be this right here. This is what you would see it right here for the most part. Now, if you're not going to buy this bike in this configuration that you see here, with this little trunk space in the middle and the banana seat on the rack, if you're not going to buy that configuration, all right, you're an idiot, because you basically would be buying a Radmini step-through at that point, albeit you would get a rack, okay, and you would get a different handlebar. But it would essentially be a single speed, no display. You don't get that center console display. It doesn't fold, obviously. You get a nice kickstand for it. Different tires, slightly different tires. But essentially you would be getting a Radmini step-through. And if you wanted it, like if you can't afford a $1,500 Radmini step-through, then yes, if you got the bare bones, this would be a good deal. But that's not what you're buying this bike for. You're buying this bike because you want that banana style, that moped style bike. And so again, if you don't buy it in that configuration like this picture shows right here, for $1,497, you're an idiot, pretty much. You know, you're not buying the bike for the price. You're buying it for the looks. And in my opinion, that looks pretty cool. It does. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna be buying it. That bike's not for me. I already have something like it. It's called the Radmini Step Thru, and that works fine for me. But for other people, this might be the trigger for you. This might be the one, the reason why you want to buy this particular bicycle, and that with the accessories shown. Again, for $14.97 if you include all the accessories. So let's just go over it real quick. The specs seem the same, but let me go over some of the major differences. Let me scroll down. There's obviously two colors, the green and the black. If I was going to buy one, I would want white. So the fact that they don't have white, I'm not buying one. Well, I wasn't going to buy one anyway. And the reason why I prefer white is because I live someplace where it's very sunny most of the time. It's very warm, and I just feel that the white repels the heat a lot better, or reflects the heat a lot better, and it's also more visible. So that's just my opinion though, but other people like different colors. Alright, so let's go over patent pending passenger package. This thing right here, the banana seat. Ultimately, that's what they're selling, a banana seat bike. Let's not fool ourselves. They call it a utility bike. In the previous video, in my last premiere, where I basically called it out, it's basically a bike that's been designed to compete with the Super 73 style, or Juice Scrambler style, the banana bikes. That market, I think it will do pretty good. I mean, there's other people, there are people who like rad power bikes and probably would like to have a banana style bike. Not like this. I mean, if you buy the bike like this, you're an idiot. Alright, you gotta buy the bike like this, because that looks way more cooler than this or this. Just my opinion, but who knows. Anyways, here are some key features. I talked about it a little bit in the last episode, but let me just go over a few of them that I think caught my eye. The handlebars caught my eye. You got the little middle bar there. The kickstand is kind of nice. It is a single speed, so that's where they cut the price. Single speed, rigid fork, no suspension fork, so they cut the price there. The display, no center display. They got this weird thing on the side, so do you really need to know how fast you're going? Probably not. Yeah, the single speed, so that's where they're cutting the price. But again, if you buy it at its bare bone price, you're an idiot. For the most part, you gotta buy souped up with the middle thing. So here's all the combinations. If you buy this with like a front rack and a basket and maybe a bag, man, you got a nice little commuter kind of moped style bike, in my opinion. This setup right here, if you get this thing, yes! Nice. Looks like the pegs are optional as well, and there seems to be some kind of shield over it. Okay. Again, if you add the front rack and put the fenders, always get fenders. Put the front rack on it, man, and put a front basket, the large one. You got a pretty decent, I guess utility bike, but you got a pretty decent bike, a moped kind of commuting kind of bike. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, this looks cool. Add a front rack to it, man, and basket and a bag. You got it covered. You can carry a lot of stuff, and you can go places. I don't know how realistic it is to carry a person. I often, you think you're a girl you like, or your girlfriend or your wife would want to get on this bike and ride on the back with you, but that's fantasy. In reality, I don't think they really do, in my opinion. But guys be guys. They fantasize a lot. So here's some technical specs. I'm not gonna go over everything. I'm just going over some reaction videos. This is kind of like a reaction video. I think I talked about a lot of the things that I wanted to talk about, and here's some specs on it. So let's just go back up to the top. I mean, there's nothing else to go over. So do I like this bike? I do. Would I buy it? No, because this bike's not for me. It's for someone else. Anyways, I think this is it for me. I'm going to conclude this episode. I pretty much called it. I was right. It's a banana bike. Compete with Super 73 and the Juice Scrambler and the banana bike market. I think they'll do well because of the low cost. But if you get this package, it's going to be $14.97. So basically, I was right about the price. It's going to be about $1,500. Anyways, if you like this video, please like, share, comment, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, everyone, I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye, and thanks for watching.